Welcome to Disneyland Day 3. Today is our third day here at Disneyland in Anaheim, California. If you haven't seen the last few videos of our Disney travel vlogs, I'll have them linked up in the cards above. This is part of a multi-video travel vlog series, so if you aren't already following along, I'll have those linked for you in the cards above and down below. Today is actually our last day here at Disneyland in Anaheim, California. So at this point, we've actually done a lot of the things that were on our bucket list. Today we will be starting our morning over at Disney's California Adventure, and then we will be park hopping over to Disneyland by the afternoon. You don't necessarily need park hopper tickets at Disneyland in my opinion, but tonight is actually the Oogie Boogie Halloween party over at Disney's California Adventure, and so they will actually be closing the park to non-party goers in the afternoon, so we will be getting kicked out of California Adventure. So we thought that we might as well go over to Disneyland. To be completely honest, Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure are much smaller than Disney World's parks, so Lucas and I are pretty much done with doing all the things in our top priority list. So anything that we do today is pretty much just going to be added bonuses at this point. I think we're planning on doing a little bit of shopping. I think we want to take a look at some of the different pins, maybe do some pin trading, and kind of take a walk around Pixar Pier since we didn't get a chance to do that yesterday. I take that back. There's actually one thing that's still left on our top priority list, and that's going to be Spider-Man Web Slingers. We didn't get a chance to do that yesterday either because the line was so long, so we're hoping that today, because it's Tuesday, the line will be a little bit shorter. Hopefully we'll get a chance to ride that later. We also found out that there are actually no fireworks or phantasmic shows tonight over at Disneyland, so I think it's going to be a pretty early day today. Overall, I do think it's going to be just a more leisurely paced day. We're just going to kind of bop in and out of the different shops, kind of do some of the extra things that, you know, we didn't get a chance to do over the last few days, like maybe Small World or ride the railroad. But whatever we end up doing today, we're still at Disneyland. There's still the Disney magic, and so I'm super excited to see what we get a chance to do today. We're just about ready to go, so we're going to go ahead and put on our sunscreen because it is going to be another hot day here in California. So on that note, we'll see you guys at Disney's California Adventure.
Like a gummy worm cake pop.
Okay, so we made it to California Adventure. We were over at Pixar Pier, kind of just did the loop around, and we found a Star Wars pin pack at the most unlikely of places. So of course, we got it. Lucas has one left to go. We want to show them.
The Jawas. That's what I'm missing.
It's the final one that Lucas needs to get today. Let's find out if you are lucky. Feeling lucky?
Not really.
Not really?
Not really.
Not feeling confident?
First one. It's the Jawas.
No. I feel like that was way too easy. I feel like you have to restart. That's insane. So, okay, you have officially completed the collection. How do you feel?
So I think my favorite, I think maybe the Darth Vader. I guess like I'll get all of them and I'll put them together.
Yeah, that's true. We'll do that one once we get home. How do you feel? We started in April of this year. It is September. So it took you 5 months to collect all of them.
So the only ones that I had duplicates of, well, I guess I'll find out what this one is.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Was the C-3PO.
Yeah, and you got all the other ones. What do you think this one is?
I think this one, I bet it's the Stormtrooper.
I'm gonna guess Boba Fett. Let's see. And it is...
It was the pilot.
Oh, it's the pilot. Nice. Okay, well, congratulations for completing the mystery pin pack. We'll show all of them once we get home. Okay, so we just did the Spider-Man's Web Slingers ride, the newest one at California Adventure. This is both of our first times doing it, and what'd you think?
It's a workout. All you're doing is just like constant Z's and stuff.
It was so much fun. I ended up getting second place, and I was second to someone who's done it before. She got like 213,000.
Yeah, 200,000 points. I'm rocking like 78,000.
Yeah, she was
And that is Jesus.
She was super good. I got second place, Lucas got third, and then her partner that she brought got fourth. But it was so much fun. We averaged at like 700 something thousand. I don't know.
The team.
Yeah, as a team, our average was pretty good. Yeah,
we did better.
We did wait like 35 minutes in the sun for it, so I don't think we're gonna do it again. But highly recommend. I think it bumped Pirates for me.
Maybe, I think so.
Yeah, I think it might be top 3. We'll do a recap at the end of the trip, but so far we loved it. It is lunchtime now. Lucas and I are back at Cocina Cucamonga because we are obsessed over these quesadilla tacos. We also got 2 carne asada tacos to share as well. So let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we got any duplicates. Ooh, the Queen of Hearts. Don't have that one yet. Also not a duplicate. We got Snow White. So all 6, no duplicates yet. After spending a few hours over at Disneyland, Lucas and I decided to make our way over to downtown Disney. We're gonna have dinner here. We decided to walk around and look for some pins. We did do a little bit of pin trading. I'll show you guys what I got later, but we did find a new Star Wars mystery pin pack for Lucas to try. So we're gonna have him open 2 boxes today.
So even though I'm like a fan of the old Star Wars, those pins are a new 2022 release that came out. Those immediately got sold out. So this is a new generation, the new generation of Star Wars, but they're like the first order propaganda pins. And so they seem pretty cool. They're not what I specifically wanted, but
it's a good consolation.
It's okay.
Let's just see what we get.
So these are the ones that you can get.
Okay, let's see which ones you get.
Is enlist today.
Enlist today. Okay.
Into the first order. This one's enlist into the first order.
Okay, with the stormtrooper on it. So we have 2.
Okay, so second one. Oh, it's my first duplicate. Not off to a good start.
Yeah, not starting strong.
Oh. Let me go back to my old one. Maybe all my luck ran out. Pin number 2.
Is it different?
It's different.
Okay.
Defend the galaxy.
Okay, so at least you got 3 out of 8. These boxes are a little bit harder to find, so we're gonna see. Stay tuned if we can find more of them during our Disney World vacation. Good morning, it is the following day. I wanted to jump on here really quick to recap Disney Day 3. Didn't get a chance to yesterday. Overall, we pretty much took our last day here at Disneyland at a very slow pace. We've been spending the last 4 days in this 100-degree weather, and so we decided to do a lot more of the air-conditioned attractions and kind of take our time in all the shops to soak in the air conditioning as best we can. No regrets on my part. We did not get a chance to do some of the rides at Disney's California Adventure. We're still pretty content with that decision. mentioned, it was pretty warm yesterday, and so it would have been a little difficult to enjoy some of the Pixar Pier rides in that heat. Spent maybe like 90% of the day yesterday just going in and out of different shops. Lucas and I are really getting into pin collecting this trip, and so it's been a lot of fun to see what we can find here at Disneyland, and then I'm also looking forward to seeing which pins we'll find over at Disney World. Just enjoying the history of Disney was pretty much the theme of this entire trip. Lucas and I have been trying really hard not to compare Disneyland to Disney World. There are special things about each park, and there are also cons for each park, but I think overall Lucas and I are definitely team Disney World. Disneyland is so special, and I think you definitely have to go at least once in your life just because that's where it all started, right? Like, those roads were truly the roads that Walt Disney himself used to walk on, and so there's something really special about that. Lucas and I are biased, and we truly love Disney World more than Disneyland if you had to pick one or the other. I will admit though that Disneyland has some things that we do wish Disney World has. The Haunted Mansion holiday overlay. I truly believe that coming to Disneyland during the Halloween time just for the Haunted Mansion holiday overlay is super worth it. Lucas and I rode on it twice. 10 out of 10 for us. It was our favorite. There are also a lot of other things that Disneyland definitely has over Disney World. Like, It's a Small World is longer, and Disneyland also has the Avengers Campus with the Web Slingers ride. When it really comes down to it and you're trying to decide if you want to go to Disneyland or Disney World, there are lots of really great things for both parks, and Disneyland may be a better fit for you, or you may like Disney World like us a little bit more. I do see Lucas and I coming to Disneyland again pretty often just because we have family over on the West Coast, but for now Lucas and I are very, very excited to just take advantage of how close we are to Disney World these days. Stay tuned for, I think, at least 3 more Disney World trips coming up. We have a Halloween Disney World trip coming up in a couple weeks, and then we're also going to be running some Disney runs, including the marathon in January and February of next year. So the travel vlogs are still coming. Thank you so much for watching our Disneyland series here the last few days, and until the next video, I'll talk to you guys soon.